I want to get to know them, which I think that's normal, but at the same time too is like I think you gotta respect people's boundaries, right? Especially like the nature of like this interaction. Like I'm just someone playing a video game. You're someone who happens to be watching, right? Like it's not like we've been lifelong friends. So I'm like, hey, like times are tough. Lend me a $20 bill. It's like, well, no, like we're basically strangers. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's understandable. This person chatted for like, and that's just it. I think like building the connections with other people like that just takes time. Like, um, that's not something I feel like you get immediately. Like I basically what I'm saying is like I think even though I'm talking to you, I'm getting like more information from like the person from my, you know, my Twitch stream, getting more information from Melissa Sara. Even though like I'm talking to you, and like yes, I'm like I'm getting a better idea like who you are as an individual. Like we've only ever had like maybe over a little hour of like interaction. Like I feel like you can only get so far with like an hour of interaction. Like that doesn't really mean like it's different. Basically, I think all I'm trying to say is like there's a difference between like what's going on here and me having a lifelong friend of like 10 years, right? Like for a friend of 10 years, like I could say like, hey, send me a picture of your foot. Like I think they would feel like that'd be weird. Like I don't normally go around asking my friends for pictures of their foot, but like I could ask that and they'd just be like, okay, Ryan's feeling a bit off the kilter today, but I'll humor him. I'll send him the picture of the foot. And like cool, but to ask a stranger for a picture of their foot, like that's where I draw the line. I'm not okay with that. Not okay with that in the slightest. Hey, might say it's like, oh, like it depends, like on who you are. Like different people will have different boundaries about that, but see if someone like was on the internet like, hey, I'll offer to show you a picture of my foot. That's still kind of a bit unusual to me. Like I've never had that happen before.
You seen Dixon around? He said he'd be back today. Julie? I love Julie. She's such a nice lady. One time I was working on the water pump and she came over, put her hand on my shoulder and told me I was doing a great job. Great job, she says. I just choked up and didn't say nothing.
Yeah, do compliments.
So rare these days.
I get that, man. Why don't you stop drinking?
Drop drinking? I've been drinking for a straight month. Listen, I've tried to stop, but the withdrawal symptoms are so bad, I feel like I'm gonna die. I can't stop now.
Dude, addiction is serious thing.
Sells me booze dirt cheap.
I was gonna get water. Yeah, take your time. I mean, I have a ton of water here. I'm set.
I swear that guy's trying to kill me. But what can I do? Drinking other booze doesn't cure the sickness like his.
Take care of the drug dealer. Where's the drug dealer? I was not paying attention to that. Again, like this is I think part of the problem with Twitch streaming. Because it's so easy to get distracted. Like I'm already at the point where like I'm reading the chat more than I'm reading the game. Or I guess paying attention to the game. So like he's telling me to do stuff and I'm just like, wait, what? I'm reading the chat. Like I'm reading like oh, it's like texting and watching a movie at the same time, I think. So where's the drug dealer? Like he probably literally told me, and for those of you who are watching on YouTube, you're probably getting like really frustrated right now. Which I think understandable.
We've got stuff we're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's. Come to Mick and Ralph's for all.
But I think that's why, like, because I'm so used to doing YouTube Let's Plays that doing like streaming is not something I'm very used to because I only do that like once a week. Whereas like I record YouTube videos like much more often than that. Say like not every day, but I'd say probably like anywhere from 3 to 5 days a week. I'm probably recording videos, and for that, like I have no.
Looking for a fix, man?
No, man.
Yeah, man. Those cats are out of their domes.
Hey, that's not cool, man.
They can't get enough.
For recording YouTube, like, there's no outside distractions. Or for here, like, I'm not used to having like an audience, so I want to like entertain the audience. So I'm talking to them, asking them questions, but then I'm not playing the game. So I guess if you are on YouTube watching, it's like, it's weird though. But I'm here to stream, right? I need to stop supplying Bill and Jacob.
Really? Ah, you're such a saint. You know what? I might be willing to stop if there's something in it for me. Wait, man, you can't go around saying shit like that. Okay, I get your point. You won't have to worry about me supplying those two anymore.
Goodbye. Take care of the drug dealer. And dude, drugs are oh man, drugs are destructive. I've actually had someone in my life be personally affected by drugs, and let me just say from personal experience, seeing someone under the influence of drugs is a very scary thing. Like, it really does seem like they are possessed by something, which is it's scary. Like, the thing is, like, so for me, I guess,
If it can be bought, it can be
going on earlier, I said, like, I am an agnostic person, so I don't really believe in things like
found at Mick and Ralph's.
you know, the devil or demons or spirits like that. But and so, like, when you're reading for me, when I'm reading a book and someone gets like possessed by like a spirit or something, I'm like, oh, like, that's easily, like, that's just fiction, like, that doesn't actually happen. But seeing someone under the influence of drugs, like, the best way I can describe it was like they were literally possessed, and that was a very it was scary, man.
Come on, man.
It's like, you want proof that demons are real? Watch someone be under the influence of drugs. I don't recommend it to anyone.
Oh, Julie, I've really screwed things up. I'll head over to the fort and get some rest. This is going on too long.
Freeside fame gained. All right. As this is good too, we're making a lot of friends here. So now we're gonna help the other drug dealer or person suffering from drugs, and we're gonna help them out too. Though I need to find them on the map. I'm not quite sure where they'll be, but I don't think they'll be hard to find. Because the nice thing about this game, I guess, and the reason why I can afford to get so distracted is because they have the waypoint markers. I ended up getting some grapes as well. Well played. Grapes are good in my mind. So here's the thing. I'm more of a vegetable guy than a fruit guy. You might say I am a fruit, but I feel like that's a different conversation.
Only at Mick and Ralph's.
I'm fine with fruits. I just gravitate towards vegetables, but I don't really have a sweet tooth like some people. Like, I'm more of into like I said, the vegetables, like savory stuff. Like, my ideal snack, if I were to be a oh, hello, friends. My ideal snack would definitely be like potato chips or whatever. Like, I guess all I'm saying is, if I have to choose between a chocolate bar and like a bag of chips, chances are I'm going for the bag of chips like 95% of the time. Sorry, did I like shock you by saying I'm more into vegetables than I am fruits? Dude, like, fruits are fine. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not saying that if you like fruits, like, you're a bad person. Like, dude, like, you do you. Like, that's completely okay. I'm just saying, me personally, if someone offered me the choice between grapes or like a cut up red pepper, I'd eat the red pepper. You take the chips too, you're not into chocolate? Where is this person? Probably in here. Oh. But even like for sweets in general, like even like for like ice cream or chips, like I'm always going for the salty snacks instead of the sweet ones. And it's interesting because I think there's a lot of people like that out there. But like, I know some people who have some serious sweet tooths, and that's totally okay. I think I'm being a wandering bimbo right now, though. I'm getting lost. There's ammunition boxes though. Oh, well, and that's just it. I think everything in moderation, of course, like, you know, like, oh, I wouldn't take either since I'm supposed to be healthy and such. Yeah, no, I think it's a struggle. I think in this day and age in particular, it's very easy to, it's very easy to eat stuff that's not good for you. Like, I think it's a lot easier to eat unhealthy than it is to eat healthy. Like, to eat healthy, I think you have to have a very, you have to be very conscious about it. Alright, so this is not where I want to go. No, this won't do it. Where is this person? Oh, here he is. Hey, he's running.
You have chems, buddy? That could really use a fix.
Because you look like how, like, I think one reason why that is because, like, fruits and vegetables are more expensive than, like, junk food,
Julie's a saint, but I don't need help.
but also like just like
I
lack
feel
of
young and
convenience.
strong, as long as I get my Kens.
So, for example, a home cooked meal
Why,
is
I feel great.
healthier
No worries,
than
my guy will be
like
as
going
sweet
out and
as
getting a
well.
burger, but
If I
it
had
takes
two
time and
Kens,
effort
it's
to
great
make
get
that
right
home
by
cooked
materials to
meal.
make my own.
So, and I get why people don't do it. Yeah, plus you have fast metabolism, so you eat whatever you want. If I eat a bag of chips, it'll go straight to my thighs.
Can't stop now.
Oh,
Last time I stopped, I felt like I was gonna turn inside out.
I think that's
At this
partly
point, I'm mostly
it too.
fine.
Like as a
I don't feel
24-year-old
sick.
male,
Which, do you have any
um,
spare caps?
you can go clean up.
What?
My metabolism,
I need a
my,
fix
yeah,
now.
my metabolism is pretty high.
Fine.
So it's easier for me to eat junk than it is for some other people. And again, like it's because I'm 24. But as I get older, like even more so,
From there, the followers should
um,
be able to help.
if I eat the same way, or if I eat a lot of junk, it would go straight to my thighs too. Jacob, be strong.
I think you're right. I've been through worse. I'll go to the
Sorry,
forest
this
and follow
this
what
guy's
you want.
story about drug addiction, like it really hits a personal chord with me. Where are you? Oh, he's Dixon. Turn to Julie Farkas. Okay. So yes, I think I do have like going. I don't know what I'm saying. I think I do have a high metabolism, just because like I'm a 24-year-old male, which like that'll slow down as I get older. But also too, like I bike to work, so it takes me about 40 minutes to bike to work, and then like 40 minutes to bike back. So each day I'm probably riding so each work day I'm riding like my bike for an hour and a half, and if you ride your bike for an hour and a half for 5 days a week, it's like, well, let's do some math. That's 7.5 hours of biking, like right there. So for me, like I just burn a lot of calories, but that's why I like doing the physical activities, because I can be. I'm one of those people who like I don't eat to live, I live to eat. So I love food, but I try to be as healthy or like as active as possible, because like that burns more calories, so I can eat more crap. But the thing is, we don't live in a world where we can eat cookies and chips and pop all day. You gotta be mindful of what you eat. So and I think that's why it's like everything in moderation. Yeah, we're about the same age as 24 in November. I was like, enough. Yeah, no, I mean, and that's just it. Everyone's different, and everyone just has different metabolisms too. Like I'm sure there's other 24-year-old males who aren't like me. Like they probably have like a slower metabolism, like because genetics does have a part to play in it, and like just like lifestyles too. So. And it's tough. Like I don't want to shame anyone at all. Like I think I'm just making commentary. But no, I get it. You know, and here's the thing, right? I say I get it, but then it's like me saying that, oh, I understand racism because I'm like personally affected by it. No, that's foolish. Like as a white male in like Canada, like North America, like I haven't experienced racism. Like I just haven't. Whereas I have friends who are like, you know, of minorities, and they've experienced racism because they're a minority. So I can't say I've experienced what they have, because they have had very different experiences than I have. But like that being said, I can be mindful of the fact that, oh yes, racism is a thing that occurs, and like that it has affected people I know.
I saw them. Thank you so much for helping them. This means
Oh yeah, like you can eat cookies, cake, and pop all day, but then you will be a
If you need
potato,
some
and like
medical supplies, come see me.
it shows, you
Jacob
know.
will
Like
be
I
in
talk
touch. We
about
should be able to spare a stim or fixer once a day.
cool.
What?
Got radiation.
Hold.
Okay, I'm accepted.
This should flush those rags out quickly.
Cool. Well, that's just it. Like some people my age, like they do eat, you know,
Anything else?
a bunch of junk food and stuff, and like it shows. Like there's people like my age who are morbidly obese, right? Like you can tell a lot about a person's lifestyle just based on their physical appearances, I find, right? And then there's also people like my age who are like skin and bones, and it's like, okay, well that guy probably goes out and does a lot of stuff, so, or a lot of physical activity. Like it's just all a matter of life choices, and I don't think there's any right or wrong. But like, for me, I would let's do all my pop. Let's start working on that. Actually, let's go to Freeside. I want to go to the Kings. Talk to those people. No, actually, where do I want to go?